you ever wondered how secure your digital fortress really is? In today's digital age, cybersecurity isn't just important, it's essential. Just as a castle has its walls and moat, our digital systems have their own lines of defense. But how can we ensure these defenses are strong enough to withstand a cyber onslaught? This is where vulnerability scanning comes into play. Vulnerability scanning is a proactive measure, a kind of reconnaissance mission within your own digital territory. It's about identifying weaknesses in our systems, our firewalls, our software, before these can be exploited by those with less than honorable intentions. It's about knowing our own flaws better than our adversaries do. This process is a crucial part of maintaining a robust defense against potential cyber threats. It's about being one step ahead, about being prepared rather than caught off guard. In essence, vulnerability scanning is like a health checkup for your cyber defenses, identifying and addressing weaknesses before they become serious problems. So how does vulnerability scanning actually work? Well, let's dive in. The process of vulnerability scanning can be divided into several steps. Firstly, we need to identify the system or network that we want to scan. This could be an entire IT infrastructure or a specific part of it. It's like deciding where to shine a flashlight in a dark room. You have to know where to look. Once we've identified the target, we move on to the actual scanning. During this phase, the scanner probes the system or network for potential vulnerabilities. Think of it as knocking on doors and windows to see if any are left unlocked. The scanner uses a variety of techniques to identify weak spots, such as checking for outdated software, misconfigurations, or missing patches. Next, the scanner cross-references its findings with a database of known vulnerabilities. This is similar to a detective matching fingerprints found at a crime scene with those in a criminal database. Each vulnerability has a unique signature, and by comparing these signatures, the scanner can identify which vulnerabilities are present in the system. The last step is reporting the findings. The scanner generates a report that details all the vulnerabilities it found. These vulnerabilities are often ranked based on their severity, much like a triage nurse in an emergency room deciding who needs attention first. This allows the IT team to prioritize their response, addressing the most critical vulnerabilities before moving on to the less severe ones. It's important to remember that vulnerability scanning is not a one-and-done deal. It's an ongoing process. Just like we go for regular health checkups, systems and networks need to be scanned regularly to ensure they remain secure. New vulnerabilities are discovered every day, and systems are constantly changing. Regular scanning ensures that we stay one step ahead of potential threats. Just like a doctor's diagnosis, the result of a vulnerability scan gives a clear picture of the system's health and what needs to be treated. Let's round up some key points about vulnerability scanning. This crucial process serves as the first line of defense in the unyielding world of cybersecurity. It's our digital detective, tirelessly seeking out potential weaknesses in our systems. But remember, its role is not a one-off event. It's a never-ending journey. As new vulnerabilities can and do emerge over time, regular scanning is paramount. Just as we wouldn't leave our homes without locking the doors, we shouldn't leave our systems exposed without regular vulnerability scans. However, it's crucial to remember that vulnerability scanning is just one part of a larger, more comprehensive cybersecurity strategy. It's like the cornerstone of a fortress, essential, but not the entire structure. In the grand scheme of things, vulnerability scanning helps us stay one step ahead of potential threats, giving us valuable time to fortify our defenses and mitigate risks. Remember, vulnerability scanning is your first line of defense in the relentless world of cybersecurity. Stay vigilant, stay secure,